Alright. Hello and welcome back to another episode of me playing Minecraft here. As you can see down in the bottom, we are on the new snapshot. We are going to jump into our playland world here. Done quite a bit of work since last time. It's very funny because in this game, you get sort of waves of sort of creativity and wanting to play the game and all that kind of stuff. So first and foremost, as you can see here, the blacksmith shop, our original base, is completely gone, and the goal is to eventually go ahead and get rid of all of these little shops here, all these little shops and towns and stuff. I guess I'm gonna leave one. We still got you in here. Hello. The zombies keep trying to get him, so we've oops. Again, been keeping him in tight quarters there. We do, since we are playing in the new snapshot, we do have the new window here. I want to turn this down to about 50%. We want to turn weather pretty much off, and everything else that's fine that way. We still have the same video settings. I'm actually gonna turn that up here since we're not gonna be doing much night work. And I think that's about it. Good, we're on the proper difficulty as well. Get rid of that block there. So yeah, we'll be getting rid of most of the village here. Not much work has been done on the cylinder, but we do have these almost 4 towers here, and that's one of the things I've been working on between last time and this time. I went ahead and pretty much completely redid them. I like the sort of depth and texture and all that kind of stuff you get on the bottom one and the top one, and the goal is to go ahead and finish this off. So we've got 4 of them, and there are 15 blocks, so we've got a nice odd number in between each of these guys. And I think what I'm going to do is make this to sort of tie into the whole cylinder thing, is make a circle around these guys. So these guys will be in the corners of the circle. That's right, I did just say the corners of the circle. And then on the inside here, we'll have some sort of cool walkway, pathway thing. That's also another thing I've been wanting to work on. I'll probably get to off camera after doing this recording here, is get working on some pathways between different places, because it looks kind of barren at this point. I've also been clearing a lot of this overgrown grass because after I do the pathways and stuff, I'm gonna have certain amounts of that grass that I'm gonna want to be placed in specific locations. So the other thing that I want to show off, and it's a work in progress, is a chicken XP farm that I've got going on here. It fairly basic. It's not the most efficient by any stretch of the imagination, but it gets the job done. I did just harvest, so we're probably not going to have very many guys. Yeah, we just got a couple guys in there now. We'll see. Entities, we've only got, what, 11, 15 or so guys in there. And so this is what we're going to call the sort of the seed chickens. And so we've got about 20, I think, according to the entities in there. Got about 20 guys in there. Go ahead and block that off. And basically what happens is these guys will drop their eggs into hoppers. Those hoppers will go into this dropper here. We just got a very simple clock here, just a very simple clock that you just put a torch down, take it away, and this will run infinitely. Unfortunately, the only way up now is through here. It's fine. And then that will power our dispenser, and that clicks. So and then every time, oh, that's not what I meant. Every time an egg gets laid over in those guys, a egg will end up in here, and then the pulse will fire it off. And then of course we've got that one above where these guys are hanging out, and that is so the eggs don't damage these guys and end up killing any of them. And of course these guys are also standing on a hopper, and so what you do is oh, and that's the other thing that I did off camera, and I'll show you that in a minute. You throw a splash potion. Oh, great. How am I getting out of here without losing chickens? I'm not, because they will. Oh, they didn't. Haha, take that, you foul creatures, pardon the pun. So let's go ahead and turn our F3 off there. Oh, don't, fingers, hit the right things. And so once you, what you do is you throw a splash potion. I just do instant damage 2. You just throw that on these guys, they die, and then their eggs and feathers and whatnot go into here. Also, these guys, when they're adults, will also lay eggs. And so what I want to do, since there's only about 20 chickens in here. Oh, is that new? Is that new biome? It totally is. It looks like a snow cap on that mountain there, which I don't think was there before. I want to get at least maybe 50 guys in here, because it is such a very slow process. You've got to work for hours to get a level 30. So the more seed chickens you got, the better. Also, I'm sort of curious to see if while I'm working over there, if these guys are spawned in. Because I know some of the spawning mechanics to help reduce lag for people with machines that aren't very powerful is that these guys won't be active. So as you can see here, none of the passive mobs are moving right now, and that's one of the lag things. So not only do you have to have the chunk loaded, but you also have to have them the animals themselves in range for them to do their thing. So I'm fairly certain that work up in here doesn't necessarily affect that, but we'll see. Basically, I've got that going because with the new mobs and everything, their mechanics and the fact that I haven't found a usable spawner. I think I found a spider spawner at one point, but those are just such a pain to try to make into a mob farm that I'm not going to bother with that. But the issue is you can't just do a standard really drop and smack them with a sword, because a lot of these guys have thorns on them, and that can eat away at your food supply, which I think is another change. So whenever you take damage, I've also noticed that the hunger meter is quite drastically different in how quickly it goes down. So that's another thing. I'm running through this food really quickly, which is somewhat annoying. But we have brewing going on here. So I went to the Nether, found a stronghold. The first one that I found was an absolute piece of garbage, and I'll cut to it after I just show this, I guess, quickly. So we got our cauldron. This only fills 3 bottles of water, which I thought was pointless because I want to have a lot more on reserve. So we've got just an infinite spring here and that's more for looks, because I think I'm going to move these guys. I'll probably end up moving them upstairs, who knows, because I don't do enchanting that often. But so what you do is you throw an instant damage 2 on the chickens, and when you've got a couple hundred or a couple, even up to a couple thousand even, and then you can get way over 30, of course, if you got more than 1,000. But you get like 300 to 500, you'll probably get close enough to 30 to do whatever you need to. Also, I combined my fortune pick and my sort of just efficiency work pick, so now we've got unbreaking, efficiency, and fortune on this guy. Just gonna last us one time because it was too expensive to name it and do all that kind of stuff, I'm fairly certain. I actually didn't realize that it wasn't named. Can we name you? Oh, go on. 36 just to name, but it would last, for a long time. We will see. I doubt it. I'm probably just going to go ahead and make a new pick. Although I feel like the enchantments have been nerfed quite a bit since, so look, we're already eating again. I feel like the enchantments have sort of been nerfed since the last update. So, who knows, it may be more practical to keep your older ones, even though it costs more. Like once you get a very good pick, maybe it's more effective to just hold on to that and just keep renaming it than to try to just spend 30 levels and hope that you get something good. I'm not too sure about that. But so now I'm just gonna go ahead, jump on down. Right. That didn't quite work out as I had planned, did it? Okay, I'm gonna get my stuff. Thankfully, I only lost 6 levels. I was sitting at like 36 for a while just to get that pick. Just to get that pick in the first place. We should get 3 or so levels, 2.5. Oh, also in the new update here, these are no longer roses, but these are poppies. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Roses now are rose bushes, and there's a bunch of new flowers and stuff. In case you are behind on that, a bunch of new flowers and whatnot in the game. Where are my legs? Are you in here? Yep, only thing in there. And come on, get me out of here. And the thing that I personally like about them is the fact that now to make dyes and whatnot, you don't have to, find some random thing and then use bone meal on it or whatever to make it light gray and whatnot. Now they're just the actual colors themselves, which I'm definitely a fan of. I'm gonna I'm gonna put my stuff in the chest. I'm gonna grab flint and steel just to make sure, because in the Nether you never know. You never know in the Nether what's gonna happen to you. So I'm gonna put most of this stuff in this chest here, so we don't have to worry about it. Because if we die in the Nether, I'd rather not have all of this stuff with me. With that being said, I'm not going to take nice things either. So I will meet you guys over in the Nether, and we'll just make a quick trip over to the two strongholds that I found. One is good for withers, and blazes, and the other one's better for, well, better in terms of I was able to find nether wart. So that was the important thing. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but in there, I'm just gonna make a quick jump cut to when I'm over there to show off the new netherwort farm. Ran out of soul sand there, but just go ahead and ignore that. So for all of your netherworting needs, I will have plenty of netherwort for that. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on over. Before I actually make that jump cut, I came over to enchant a bow, since we're going into the Nether here, and this must be just one of the glitches here in the game. I put a level 2 on it, and I got the enchantment of bow. So that was a nice waste of a couple levels, I suppose, and I don't know. Let me relog. Let's see if that will fix things. I don't know if that was enough of a relog, so to speak, or if I have to actually quit the whole game. Nope, we still just have a bow. Also, the reason I'm in full iron armor, I was going around collecting levels, killing mobs, and this is my normal chest. I've got thorns and protection on it. I was taking thorn damage from my own chest plate, so I think that's another glitch or bug, if you will, in the game. And I found that out because I was killing them. I was going, oh wow, these guys, I assume they just had thorns on them. A lot of them were in armor and whatnot. Then I went over and did some harvesting in the cow pen, and I was taking thorn damage from that. So that was obviously, cows don't have thorns. So also, I've noticed that my enchantment on my sword here doesn't seem to be working. The looting seems to be working, but not the sharpness. I was able to kill creepers with 2 hits normally, and it's taking 3 now, which is, I think, is standard for a diamond sword. So not sure about that. I'm assuming it's just a little bit of a bug here, and that they'll probably end up having that fixed up in the next one. Here, I'm going to do this just to show I actually can. See, that's how you do it. So anyway, I'm actually not going to bother cutting since we're here basically, and I don't see the point. So we got our cow guys there. We got our flint and steel. You can see on the number 9 spot there. It's also a cool thing now is you can change what key your hotbar, what's the word I'm looking for, coordinates with, or goes to, if you will. So that's a pretty cool improvement there, I think. So basically, to get to the strongholds that I found, it's a game of follow the torches. Took way too long, longer than I really care to admit, to even find the stupid strongholds. Hello. Hello. I am very good at hitting these guys. Well, I'm good at hitting. Let's not jump into the fire. That's not a very smart thing to do. Come on. Die. 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 I'm very good at this game. Okay, well he's gone. So forget it. I honestly don't have a whole ton of practice in the Nether here, but it took way longer than I really care to admit to find these stupid things. But basically what I did is I just started heading off in each direction, just sort of in a straight direction, as straight as I could go, and eventually I ended up finding... Stop jumping! Hitting the wrong buttons there. Ended up finding the proper strongholds for them, so... You're the same guy. I know you are. I know you are. No? There we go. Gotcha. Like a gas tier, so I could make some potions. That'd be nice. But, oh man, I was so frustrated because I found the first one, and I just... It's been so long since I've actually found one. And, let's see, no gas tier. If there was one, it may have fallen in there. That's too bad. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it took way too long, and it's been so long since I've actually found one in the game. I don't do a whole ton in the Nether, and that was something I wanted to do in this series and as well as the building series. I'm going to be looking forward to... this is the building series. In the adventure series, which is... I'm really looking forward to that one, since with the new biome updates and stuff, there's just going to be so much more cool terrain generation and stuff. But in that one, I've been finding quite a bit of ocean, which is kind of weird. I guess it's not kind of weird. I didn't bring a pick with me because I was just going to show it off and go home. That's fine. Okay, up this hill here. We're getting close. We're getting close. I mean, this is how far I had to go just to find one of these stupid things, and it wasn't even a good one. Been using the quartz as well to get levels, which has been a nice thing. Come on, load in. Thank you. We go on down here. Even more quartz that I have yet to mine, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Let's eat a little snack here, because who knows what lies beyond in this lava pit over here. But yeah, I could see these pillars here, and so I said, okay, well, let's head off down this direction, and this is a little dangerous. Ooh, lag. Don't you do that to me. Okay, then we head down this way. Ooh, come on over here. And I need to not be sprint jumping at the moment. I think I'm going... Am I going around? Let's see if I'm going around. I'm probably going around. I think that's probably the way. Possibly. No, maybe not. Maybe I did have to go down. This slow sand is just the worst thing. Okay, we're down. Let's see. So there's a marker. Oh, you know what? Can I go that way? No, it doesn't look... That doesn't look complete to me. I don't really see much of a way there. Is that the way? That could be the way. Right, yeah, this is it. This is how we get to it. I need to mark this, actually. You know what I need to do is get rid of this torch here that's misleading, and then throw a couple torches here. Yeah, the good old torch method. So, and here we see we've got this one here. Oh, yes. And are there any withers? I wouldn't mind getting some wither skulls. And possibly fighting. Doing some fighting. Hello, baby zombie big man. So this is the first one that I found, and it was garbage. There was nothing here but blaze spawners, which, I mean, it's good in terms of the blaze spawners, because you can always use a blaze, right? You want to spawn for me? Are you actually inactivated? I thought it took more than that to inactivate these guys, but yeah, first time through here, whew, there was just a ton of everything, a ton of withers, a ton of blazes, a ton of just all the mobs. But I ran around, just never found what I was looking for, which is specifically nether wart, because I wanted to start doing potion brewing for my chicken XP farm, because I thought that would be the best way to sort of just passively collect XP. And so far it's been working out. I've used it a couple times. I don't know why I went very southern there when I said times. I used it a couple times, just a couple times here, you understand. As a southern man such as myself, you You want to use what you got, what has been given to you, you see and you understand. But this is the way over to... Am I running? I am. Or sprinting? This is the way over to the other one, and we've got a blaze down there. Could always use a blaze rod, I suppose. My bowmanship is just terrible. You are... Oh, well, you were stuck anyway. And I am thinking that this bow does not actually contain any enchantments. I bet I could take him. I bet I could melee. I was gonna say I could probably melee him at this point. I think the good thing about this sword, is it's a looting sword. So, oh, that's too many. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna ignore you because I just don't have the beans to kill you at this point in time with my terrible bowmanship. Crap, I need to go that way. Oh, I think I need to go. Yep, I need to go where those blazes are. Let's see if we can melee them and not die. This is gonna be... The only decent thing I really got is my food supply and my bow here. Oh, you are gonna shoot. Come on. Yeah, you got... Oh, you guys really did get me. Forget it. Anyway, the other stronghold is through there. And let's see. I'm not gonna bother as I continue to shoot at them. No, forget it. We're out of here. I hate the Nether. Though I'm trying to learn to appreciate it and all of its offerings a little bit more. So I'm gonna jump here and cut back in the overworld here. So on par, I think what I would like to do is just go ahead and finish that tower, and maybe I'll probably do it off camera now that I'm thinking about it. At least start with oh, he's gone. I was gonna get him. Start laying out the sort of circular shape, and I'm unsure at this point if I want to go higher with the circular shape. I think I'm gonna leave it sort of the way it is. I think this is gonna be a relatively smaller build. And we'll leave this guy over here, the cylinder with the mini cylinders and such, as being our more prominent build here. Armor, we don't have it, do we? We didn't bring armor. Oh, no, we're wearing it still. Okay. Let's see. You're going to go in the number 2. You're going to go in the number 3. You're going to go in the number 4. Mushrooms can go away. Don't need the flint and steel now. We're going to need you. What else are we going to need? Probably the stairs. Let's see, yeah, I got those. The stairs, I need the wood. The oak wood. Yep, got the oak wood there. Glowstone. Where are you? There you are. Don't remember if I'm going to need you guys or not, but it can't help. It can't hurt to carry them. Do I have dirt? Need some scaffolding. Dirt or leaves? Dirt or leaves? Dirt will have to do for now. I do realize that I'll be taking durability loss on the shovel. We will just have to deal with that. Also, all that sprint running, I think I probably went through 2 or 3 different chickens there, just from running in the Nether. Running from one place to the other. Okay, we got the glowstone in, very good. Then we're going to go up 1. I don't remember if you can do this now. 1, oh, you can't. 2, 3, 4. And damage. Whoa. So that's interesting. I guess you can't do the first one, but then after 2, 3, 4 you can. And I'm really a big fan of actually this here. When you jump off of something, you get the dust particles. That's really cool. I think it's a nice little small detail, but it's one of those sort of 2, 3, 4 small details that really make a difference. Oh, you even can get glowstone sort of dust. 2, 3, 4. I think that's pretty cool too. Oh, we're gonna do more stairs than that. That's definitely not gonna cover it, but it will get us started at the very least. It took me probably a good hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, just to come up with this design here that I've got on all 4, and then to build them. Mostly, the most time-intensive thing was just sort of figuring out that initial design that I wanted to go with, and I really like this pick, by the way. It's just such an awesome, efficient pick. got efficiency 5, so that's probably what makes it pretty darn efficient. Let's jump down here, grab ourselves some more sandstone stairs. I also, right before actually starting this recording, went and got just a ton of sandstone because I was out of it. That took probably 40 or so minutes, but not terrible. Let's grab the slabs that we're going to need as well. There we go. Jump back on over here. Have a snack. Jump back on over here. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what I meant to be doing. Okay, we're gonna have to, let's get up to the actual top of it, because we need to do one more, right? Two more? One more. It's not a two more. It's a one more. Okay. Bad Arnold Schwarzenegger reference there. Nope. Oh, duh. Too efficient. Okay, you know what? Scrap the pick. No, I'm just kidding. It's too efficient. It's too good. We can't handle it. Oh, why would I do that? Why would I be a smart guy like that? Alright. Put you on there. Okay. Now, I'm going to need this. I'll leave 1. Because I'm going to need to jump back up there in a minute anyway. I would love some feather falling shoes, because I've fallen off these and fallen off that. More specifically that, as the beginning of the, not beginning, but the episode shows, I do quite a bit of falling. Almost thought I was going to fall there too. With the placement on the stairs, placing stairs on stairs makes it a little bit difficult at times. I knew it was going to do that. And that guy's probably gone forever, isn't it? Alright, good. Now let's jump up, put the finishing touches. Oh, I forgot this side completely, didn't I? That's okay. We will fix that. Okay, and now we're going to fill the inside with our oak. Guess dirt will have to do. Try to save on resources whenever possible. Actually, it needs to be up here. So we'll just waste dirt resources while we're saving other resources. And dirt's easy enough to get, and I do have quite a surplus of it, so I'm not particularly worried about that. And then we're gonna go up, and away. And then we're gonna get our half slabs and place them on the 4 corners here, and get our glowstone out, and this makes very nice lighting at night. There's also a little bit of glowstone accenting down here, and that shines light sort of upwards and outwards, and so you get a nice effect from that as you fall down. I mean, I did want to take that down, but now I've got to take it down and put it back up again. This is not exactly what I wanted, but you deal with what you're given, I suppose. Okay, now we can take you down, and I gotta remember that 1 is there. Oh, nope. Too efficient. You're too efficient, Mr. Pick. And we're just gonna go around here. Keep on keeping on. Go all the way around. Then we're going to jump down, take a look at it, and then I'm going to, off camera, start laying out exactly how I want this center circle to start looking. Gotcha. There's no other ones, right? Well, there's you, which is visible at least up here. Okay, forget it. Come on down. Okay. So we've got our 4 towers here, which are going to be our corners for the circle. I mean, you can have corners on the circle. I mean, look, I've got corners all over the cylinder, and the cylinder is a circle, right? So when I come back, hopefully I will have some sort of outline shape there. Quiet portal. Quiet, I'm talking. Quiet, thank you. And if I get bored of working on that, I may start tearing these guys down, or who knows what exactly. But I'm going to pause here and return once I've got something a little bit more tangible to look at here.